not worry.
Well, hello everyone. Welcome to episode 45 of Do Not Worry. I'm your host Anthony, coming to you live from the heart of, not live, but coming to you from the heart of Beirut in Jaitewe with Elijah the intern. Hello Elijah, say hello.
Hello.
How's it? You good?
Yeah, very fine.
Oh, great, huh? We had to repeat this whole thing because I was saying something and then Elijah's like, no, you shouldn't say that on the podcast. And then I completely lost my train of thought and now we have to restart the entire intro. So how's it going, guys? Elijah's back. He tested negative for COVID, so everybody be happy. Noor isn't here. She has a lot of work. She has a lot of university stuff. So I'm stuck with this little fucking guy. And now I can curse because it's been over 30 seconds. I missed you, Elijah. I missed you. Everything's going well.
Yeah,
Guys,
I've missed you too.
like the video, folks. Leave a comment. Your engagement is very helpful. So do that good stuff. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Become a Do Not Warrior. We're on our way to 6,000 subscribers. So help us get there. Stop. If you're watching the video, just subscribe. It's the least you could do. Come on, be a class act, all right? Subscribe to the damn channel. Patrons, God bless you, patrons. We love you. Beautiful, beautiful patrons like Noor Shabour, Rana, Rudolph, Wasim Hijazi, Joseph Sarkis, Joe Khouri, Danny Habib. What's up, Danny? This one's for you, my man. Malik Kalash, Karim Balade, Nicolas Malouf, Badsby, Enzo. Thank you, guys. Superhero patrons like Eli Tawil, Fadi Mukarzil, Mo Kabala, Tar Jammo, Edward Sfer, Jad Termsani, Raya D, Ahmed and Lemia. Love you guys. Rami Gharib. We couldn't do this show without you guys. If you would like to support us on Patreon, like he's so scared now to say anything. If you want to support us on Patreon, click the link in the bio. You guys keep the show running. You keep the show floating. You keep my interns hired. So we couldn't do this without you guys. Love you guys. Consider supporting us on Patreon. Thank you. You can also join our Discord if you'd like to. We talk a lot about a bunch of nerdy things and stuff. We got interesting topics this week, folks. We got some interesting topics. We are talking about some things that we missed while I was away, like Marwan Habib. We're going to go over Cliff Canyon. I know it's like a month and a half old, but I really wanted to cover this stuff. We're going to be reading some Arabic children's books because I suck at Arabic, apparently, and you guys really wanted to let me know in the comments. Noor was also pretty horrible. How are you with Arabic? Are you pretty bad?
Shut.
You're pretty shit, huh? Yeah, so that'll be fun. We're going to read some classic Arabic children's book. And we're going to react to a TikTok live that Joseph Chada did yesterday. He was getting bullied and stuff. Elijah saw it. It made him feel really bad. So we're gonna watch it and kind of try to give Chada some advice. But before we get into any of these topics, before we go any further, I just wanted to take a second to say thank you to you guys, the viewers, for watching the show last week, for watching the episode. It got the same amount of views that any regular episode of the podcast gets, which is great because taking vacations on YouTube is very scary. It's something that YouTube always talks about, like creator mental health and take care of your mental health and etc. But like YouTube, the platform, makes it very hard for us to have decent mental health because we're always stressed out about losing followers or like subscribers. Because if you take like just a 2-week break on YouTube, the algorithm is brutal and they will forget about you. Your videos stop being recommended. It's harder for people to see you on the homepage, etc. So you're really incentivized to constantly make videos and constantly churn out content. And I don't know, like it was just heartening and it was just a relief to know that you guys were still interested. Also, like I know that you guys have a million things to choose from to watch at home, like on TV. You got Netflix, you got HBO Max, there's like Hulu, Disney Plus, all sorts of streaming shows. There's a whole bunch of creators on YouTube and millions of content creators. You got social media with Instagram and TikTok, and like the fact that you guys still care to watch the show every week kind of means a lot. Also, just like on a personal level, me taking a break for over a month, makes it harder for me to want to do the show because you get used to not stressing out about finding topics and about getting views and getting clicks and dealing with the drama that comes with the show. Like as much as I love the show and I love doing it, it really stresses me out and I don't always feel like recording episodes and I've had meltdowns in front of these guys, which they've seen, one not too long ago. I don't know. I wanted to say thank you guys on that note because, I need to take more of these breaks more often. Maybe I'm not going to take a break that is as long, but it's good to know that you guys were, still around when we do decide to take breaks. How do you feel about, like, for example, I'm always stressed out before a show. I get stressed out and I start having second thoughts, etc. Like, do you get stressed out before we do one of these episodes?
To me, it's very chill. So I'm like, oh, good, we have an episode today, so it's fun for me. It's just you.
For me, man, it stresses me out. Weirdly enough, like again, as much as this stuff brings me joy, sometimes it's like, I don't know. And especially with work. When I started this podcast, I wasn't working for the first like 6 months. Then as soon as work gets mixed in, it becomes way more complicated. That's why having the interns is so helpful. But yeah, and also I think I've been kind of feeling like a little funky just lately, ever since being back from the States. It's weird, like living in Lebanon in general, I feel like, I don't know, man, no one really knows what the fuck they're doing. We don't know, like, no decision that you make is an easy one because there's like 10 things to consider with every decision. So I don't know. And I started watching Euphoria, so I think it's just made everything worse. It's made me even more depressed.
Such a good series. Are you at season 2?
I'm about to start it like today or tomorrow.
Season 2 is basically porn, so
fuck.
Heads up.
How are you feeling? You feeling depressed? You okay?
I mean, the country's shit and the situation's horrible, but you have to remain optimistic in heck situations or you like cut your throat.
Dude, yeah, man, I can't. I absorb like negativity. I can't. Like I try to like ignore stuff, and I try to ignore it, but that for me, ignoring stuff is just like burying myself at home, enjoying like video games, watching a lot of TV shows, watching a lot of movies and stuff. I don't know. Yeah, I'm feeling kind of down lately, folks. So if today's episode feels like a downer, it's because I'm feeling down. I can't lie to you. Oh, I thought you were going to tell me something. Actually, let me to fix these. That was like the weirdest hug, though. That was the weirdest hug. Okay, folks, so last week, Noor and myself read some Arabic comments and tweets for the film Ashab Wala Az, and you guys let us know in the comments multiple times that our Arabic was horrible. Now, I thought that Noor's Arabic would be better than mine. Apparently, she's maybe slightly better. She's just as bad, though. So everyone is like, you guys need to get Arabic lessons or something. Well, I've taken offense to all of your comments, folks. I know how to read Arabic now. It's not great. Arabic is not my first or second language. It's my third language. But, I know how to read. So I tasked Noor with getting us some children's books, which she did. Now, this is at Atfal al-Ghaba. Well, here we go. Let me read the first page of Atfal al-Ghaba. كان لأحد الملوك القدماء أخت تعيش معه في قصره بعد أن ماتت زوجته وتركت له من الأولاد 3 أميرين وأميرة. There you go. That's pretty good so far, isn't it?
Yeah, let's do one sentence each.
Alright, go for the next one.
وقد ازداد حب الملك لأولاده بعد وفاة والدتهم الملكة. والدتهم الملكة وأحبهم حبا كثيرا. Okay. ليعودهم. This is a children's book? ليعودهم ما فقدوا. Guys, I failed every Arabic course I've ever taken in my life.
How am I better than you with this? Keep going.
ما فقدوه من عطف أمهم وحبها لهم وتفكيرها فيهم. Go ahead.
فكان يسأل عنهم كلما حضر ويفكر فيهم كلما دخل ويصوي بهم كلما خرج ويطالبهم كلما جلس لتناول طعام لإفطار أو الغداء أو الشاي أو العشاء. فغارت عمتهم من شدة محبة أخيها لأولادها وصممت فيما بينها وبين نفسها أن تعمل سرا كل وسيلة ممكنة لإبداعهم عن أبيهم والتخلص منهم.
I have no idea what I'm reading though. Like I'm not paying attention to the meaning.
I know when I used to read Arabic, like بقرأ أول كلمة, then تاني كلمة بنسى شوية قبلها. Like especially reading a sentence, I'd forget what I just read.
Try to read this one.
وفي يوم من الأيام كان الأميران يلعبان مع أختهما الأميرة في حدائق القصر بعد خروج الملكي.
فشقوتهم عمتهم وحببت إليهم الذهاب معها إلى الغابة للعب فيها ووعدتهم أن ترهيم
تريهم. Sorry, I don't know what the fuck this one is.
أشياء جميلة والألعاب اللذيذة سارة تحت الأشجار هناك. فصدق الأميرين والأميرة ما قالته عمتهم ولم يعرفوا.
Oh, she does look evil, man.
Oh my god, she's hideous.
She is an evil lady.
ما تخيفه عنهم من الشر وذهبوا معها للعب والرياضة في الغابة ومشاهدة الأشياء الجميلة فيها.
That's like a 5-year-old wrote it. ومشاهدة الأشياء الجميلة. And he was, well, I'm not judging.
ورويت الألعاب الغريبة تحت أشجارها.
وقد شعر الأطفال بسرور كثير عندما خرجوا مع عمتهم لهذه الرحلة وأخذوا يمشون معها في الغابة حتى وصلوا إلى وسطها. شو يعني؟
center.
فأحسوا بالتعب الشديد وظهرت علاماتهم
وظهرت علاماته في مشياتهم وعلى وجوههم بعد هذه الرحلة الطويلة المتعبة التي لم يجربوها من قبل. ولما شعرت العمة بشدة تعبهم قالت لهم: ناموا هنا تحت هذه الشجرة حتى تحضر الحريات لتلعب أمامكم ألعابا ما تروها، وستجدون في مشاهدتها كل لذة وسرور.
Ba-bam, bitches! Oh, ba-bam! You tell me I can't read no goddamn Arabic. What do you call that? What the fuck do you call that? I call them Somali reading myself. What would you give me out of 10? Give me a rating.
You got an 8 out of 10. You actually did really well.
Right? Some pretty G reading right there. So I hope I've answered you guys wrong. If you guys want to see more children's Arabic book readings, let us know in the comments. And if you want a special all Arabic episode of Do Not Worry, let us know. I pitched the idea to the interns. They were kind of like, oh, I don't know. What about your English audience? I'm like, well, we have like a couple of Khalila Faye Thompson. We love you. You might not understand that one episode. But if everyone else is interested in an all Arabic episode of Do Not Worry, say it in the comments below. It's going to be definitely weird and interesting. Hey, we're going to try to make it happen. Folks, this one here is just a quick video. Okay, someone, a lovely viewer or a follower, someone on Instagram sent it to me of this lady. At first I sent it to the interns and Elijah was actually like, I don't see what's wrong with this. It's not that bad. Then I was like, Then he was like, oh, you're right. Maybe Daddy Foodie, maybe Dr. Food actually was right. Maybe, are you guys just nice to me because like I pay you or?
No, I checked her feed and then I noticed what's wrong with the video. Because I just watched the video and I didn't have a background check on her.
All right, so here's that video, just so that you guys know. Her name is Sandra Rizk, official, right? Is that it? Sandra Rizk?
Yep.
طلب لبلدية كفر زبيان وفريا وكل ميروبا والمناطق فوق انه ما بيأثر اذا عملتوا حاجز على اول فريا يمنع السيارات اللي ما معها دوليب تلج، لأنه كل سيارة ما معها دوليب تلج طالعة تعمل كزدورة ويحطوا الأرجيلة بنص التلجات عم بيعرق له سير 3-4 ساعات. يوقفوا عالم مجهزين سياراتهم مجهزين أولادهم ليطلعوا على بيوتهم لفوق وبيقعدوا 2 و3 و4 من ورا السيارة طالعة أرجلوا وما معهم دوليب تلج. هيدا بقى لازم يخلص. هون حركات كل جمعة نفس المشكلة ونفس الزربة ونفس الحركات. لازم يصير في حاجز على أول فريا، وكمان لازم يكون في شرطة بلدية تسهل أمور السير يلي العالم قاعدة 3-4 ساعات بالطرقات مع أولاد. يعني لازم بقى يصير في تحرك بهيدا الخصوص.
Okay, now I just love how this has super like Karen like energy with like someone who like hates black people. Like it's kind of like they're talking about, like, I don't want, why are there so many blacks coming to this here park? I want to see people of my, why aren't there more cops, you know, at the entrance to stop the blacks from coming in? She basically just wants to stop the poor people from going up to Fareya. Because خلاص, in her mind, if عم بتأرجلوا نيا vous montez faire du ergile chez moi à Fareya, like, you know, I'm getting those vibes. Why did you feel inclined to defend her at first when I first sent you this video?
First I thought she was commenting on the wheels انه كيف انه it's unsafe تطلع على فريا بدون ما
Just the wheels.
So yeah, then when I rewatched I was like okay, she's kind of like you mentioned classist.
And it's super classist in the like I get the wheels point, sure. Like it's not only, and it's for everyone's safety. Yeah, and let's just talk from like a safety perspective. Sure, theoretically, it's way safer. But هلا كمان إنه like who can afford? Not everyone can afford هلا يحج نزير on their cars. So she's trying to like gatekeep going up to Fareya. Like if you can't afford to genzero your wheels, you know, you can't come up here. And like you can't afford the genzero, and maybe in her mind that means بتحب تأرجل. So she's just putting everyone together in that same thing. Let's go on. I interrupted you.
No, that's pretty much it.
No, go on. I insist.
Okay, fine. After I checked her feed, you can tell like she's an influencer type of person. So you can't like her.
Yeah, and it's really not that offensive ka video. It's just I just found it funny because like she's being so like to me like no she doesn't give a fuck like خلص ما هو اللي كلهم. It's just I don't know. It's just funny. And again, like what is it with all these like racist classic people and like just being hot? I don't know. You know what I mean? Her and Anya.
You find her hot?
She's
She
kind
has
of
like 5 filters on her face and she looks botched and her eyebrows like are kind of scary. She gives Evil Queen vibes.
like she's like very
Villainous.
villainous, super plastic surgery, like Lebanese, like mom. Like she kind of looks like someone who works at like MTV or something. Like she looks like she could be television anchor or something. تشبه حدا. I just
She
can't.
looks like every television anchor in Lebanon.
Pretty much. بس إنه
Botched.
just her being such a like a B word about it makes her like hotter. I don't know why. I think I'm guessing through this podcast we're all learning together that I have a thing for like just extremely
bitchy
like
people.
bitchy, like just cruel women or something. I don't know. This next topic was sent to me by Elijah last night, right before I think I went to bed, or maybe while I was sleeping. I woke up to this message actually. He was like, "Hey, I was on like just chilling on TikTok yesterday, and I found that Chada was doing a live, so I hopped into the. Tell us the story. What happened?"
So I was in bed looking for some cringe influencers and I found that Shada's doing a live with like 4 different people and he was being butchered literally. He was really being bullied. وبتمنيكوا عليه. Who is like as always like very naive and innocent if you want. So I recorded it and here it is.
Let's see what's up. Let's see who's messing with our boy Joseph Chada in this TikTok live.
هي مش بدك ياني ضل باللايف شو بظهر من اللايف وبقرا على رواق انا
ضل معنا ضل.
طيب فيك تقرا على صوت عالي؟
لا ما في ليه بدك على صوتي بدك تعيشنا هلا يا توست
ايه
بدك تعرف شو عيري بالقرايه شو يا توست شو يا يارا
عم
كيفك
بيسب الشادة.
سافا زوزو انت كيف؟
حلوه البرنايتا
مقدمة يا زوزو.
ثانك يو
جوزيف شو آخر كتاب قريته؟
هيدا عم يقري هلا.
هاي مسرحيه
من
شو اسمه؟
شكسبير؟
جوزيف بليز فيك تقرا
لا
ها؟
سيرفون
بليز
لا ما في اقرا لك حبيبي
جوزيف بليز
توست خلاص
بليز جوزيف
خلاص
بس شو
All right, gotta pause it just for a little bit. Yeah, this is making me like super uncomfortable. They're making me uncomfortable and they're making him very uncomfortable. Like they're just being super immature and super childish with like سألتون and they're not funny. And Joseph, like ما عم بيعرف how to react to this, so his instinct is to start like making like these weird sexual noises or whatever the fuck these are. It seems weird to most people, but I think نحن because we know him and I've spent so much time with him that yeah, it is kind of like this weird. He's feeling awkward, he's feeling weird, and he doesn't know how to handle the situation, and he doesn't know how to remove himself from the situation. So this is how he just starts making like weird noises to like deflect or something.
شو آخر بوك قريته أنت؟ توست
خلاص ما تهيأ
انا اخر كتاب قريته هو الدوكيومنتري تاع شادا
قريته؟
جدا
That makes no sense, bro.
قريت الكومنتس.
رشم صغير is like a fucking 16-year-old idiot.
جوزيف اي نوع بورن بتحضر انت؟
ليكو شو هالحديث
No,
هيدا؟
عن جد معك حق.
عادي
أنت.
السؤال بينسأل روا
ما حق.
سألوه بس تكونوا الشباب بين بعض حبيبي.
Because girls don't watch
Hey.
porn by the way.
اجري بأسئلة
لا بس انه ما ضروري يحكوا يعني he's a teacher كمان هو اللي عم بتحط حالك بهيك situation.
واللي بعده باللايف انه they're obviously making fun of him. Why does he stay? هلا
ما هيك you gotta Joseph you gotta هلا let's finish this ونحن نحكي.
اجري بأسئلتك
هي اسئله جريئه ولكن بريئه. طلعي لنا ريبكا بده يحكيها جوزيف.
يعني في هذا
I love he just leaves.
مجنون. زوزو مجنون انت يعني شو ظهرت هيك؟ قول باي.
ما تقولي.
ليكو ثانية
Only
ثانية
his
حدا
friends
خيركم
can call him
كلكم
Zuzu.
لأنه واقف ما عم بقدر بقى فوت شادة رجعوا اعملوا ريكوست.
اوكي
اوكي
مصرة تفوتيني يا يارا
أكيد
ما فيكي
زوزو
ملاية
اشتقنا.
طب تعالي نفتح لايف لكن ولا شو ولا
ما
تفضليني
فينا
هيك؟
نقرا كومنتس.
Yeah, Shada, we've talked about this before. ما تحكي هيك with the opposite sex على TikTok. No matter how old they are, it's weird and it's not gonna be interpreted well no matter what your intentions are.
ايه
شادا شادا يا شادا.
وين
جوزيف ليه بعتوا
راب
لك
راب
زوزو؟
ليك بتاكل لك شي خريه بيناعك هلا وبتخلصنا.
شو صار لك يا عم بسألك ليه بسموك زوزو خيي وقير؟
ما بيسموني هيك.
انا بسميك هيك.
هلا انت منمرق لك اياها صفا مقبوله
هلا
منك.
في
كل
شي
جوزيف
يسميك
يسموه
زوزو
زوزو.
يعني شكلك ما بتحب لما حدا يسميك زوزو.
ما فيني
يا
احط
يا ميشيل، ليك ميشيل عم شو ميشيل بدك نيكي وجهي عم تقولي لي والله هيك صارت يا ميشيل.
What the fuck?
ليكي
Is
ليكي
that a
والله
comment?
حكي مش معقول.
ما تحكي هيك مع ميشيل.
طب ما هي هيك عم تحكيني متشيك وكاتباها.
Dude, هول
رح
اتنين
ارجع
ولا
للكومنت.
اسطل من هيك. شو
تقول لك
اسمهم
شنو
هول
بدها
اتنين
ميشيل، بس
man?
انه ما بحق
Wow,
لك
they're
ترد
so
عليه.
stupid, man.
Oh yeah.
Who the fuck are they?
Oh,
أصلاً?
yeah.
Okay, so you guys might be wondering, well, Anthony, why are you guys talking about this? I don't know, guys. I care about Joseph Chada at this point. As much as I might hate to admit it, I've spent 4 days with the guy. I got to know his grandmother. I've got to know some of his family. I've gotten to know how the guy thinks a little bit. Like, for better or worse, I care about what happens to Joseph Chada, and I don't like to see him getting bullied. Especially after we've been over this, Joseph. We've talked about this. Ryan has talked about this. We've been through this. Why are you ليه عم تعمل TikTok live مع هيك ثلاثة مساطيل who are clearly super immature? They're making fun of you. They're just trying to get you to react. وانت, because you don't know how to react and you're so socially awkward, you start making like sexual noises. Like what? Don't do that. You know what I mean? Just don't put yourself in this situation. Only do TikTok lives with like reputable fucking TikTokers. Someone mature شوي you can have an adult conversation with. مش إنه what kind of porn. شو بتحب porno? شو بتحب porno يا جوزيف? Don't answer them. ما تسبون. You're a teacher. You're a professor, bro. You got your students watching you. You got to set a good example, Joseph. Come on, bro. انتوا فكوا عن جوزيف. ما حد خلص. Leave the guy alone, man. What do you got to say about this whole thing?
No, like what قال فيك تقول لك شيخيري, it was kind of relieving because أول مرة بشوف جوزيف standing up for himself.
I agree. I like that one.
But at the same time ليه عم بيحط حاله in heck situations like you mentioned, he puts him, like he digs himself in a hole and then he complains about it.
Yeah. Yeah, this I just really got I got vibes that I got in the City Mall video. وقت وعملت meet and greet. If these people are pretending to be your friends, they're not your friends. صدقني, they don't care about you. They're just يعني كله منيك على هيدا TikTok. So خلص, Joseph. I don't want to see you in these situations. And actually, if you want to do a proper interview, you want to do an interview with someone who respects you and someone who cares about you, تعال نعمل الانترفيو جمعة الجاي. What do you say? Put your reply in the comments, Joseph. بدنا نحط reply بالكومنت section تحت. إذا بتجي لعندي جمعة الجاي بستقبلك نعمل انترفيو أنا وياك 1-on-1. Yeah, let's fucking do it. For our final, and I guess the main topic of tonight's episode, we're going for a topic that I missed out on while I was in the States. Everybody's talked about this. It's been covered multiple times on all the socials. But I figured like I wanted to take a crack at it because this was a super cringe topic. I personally found it really funny. Now, before we get into it, the topic is Marwan Habib, obviously, and his Cliff Canyon photos. But before we get into that, quick disclaimer. We don't take sexual harassment lightly. We don't take allegations of sexual harassment or the R word lightly at all. This guy has been accused of both multiple times in Lebanon and in the US, as far as we know. If he's been to other countries, he's probably done it there. So the fact that we're going to poke some fun at this guy doesn't mean that we don't take it seriously or that we don't believe victims or anything like that. Bilakis, we very much are in support of this guy being arrested. So if this kind of content triggers you, if it's going to upset you, we're just giving you guys a fair warning. Click away if you don't want to watch this. If you yourself were a victim of Marwan Habib, we completely apologize and we fully feel with you. Again, this guy's a piece of shit, so we're just here to make fun of him. But in no way, shape, or form make light of anyone's pain or anyone's experience with SA or the R word. Having said that, let us talk about the weird and curious case of Cliff Canyon, aka Marwan Habib. Now, Marwan Habib, as you guys know, notorious SA-er. Sorry, if you say the name, you can get demonetized. So if you say the words, I'm trying to not get demonetized, folks. I'm trying to make that $17 off of this video if we can. Speaking of monetization, a lot of people ask me, Anthony, how much money did you make on the Joseph Chada documentary? None. Okay, The Weeknd made all the money because of the song that we have at the end. The video got a copyright strike. So I think I would have made like, I think between like $150 to maybe $200 off of this video if I had to guess. Maybe more because it's very long. But The Weeknd has that money, or whoever owns The Weeknd's albums and shit. So, but anyways, so to make like $17 off of this video, I'm gonna try to not get demonetized. So Cliff Canyon, you told me that it's a place in the States is called Cliff Canyon, so you just took the name.
Yeah, but I searched off Cliff Canyon. It's literally a place called Cliff Canyon.
That's hilarious. He's trying to sound like as American as he can, and what sounds more American than Cliff Canyon, baby? Cliff Canyon, wow! Reminds me of the Canyonero commercials in The Simpsons. Canyonero. Sounds very American. So Cliff Canyon, there he is. He's a model, actor, performance artist, dance-up comedian, and you can DM him for work and collaborations. I'm guessing that this is like his Tinder profile. He created this account just to have a bunch of pictures that he can put on all of his dating profiles on, you know, like Tinder, Bumble, whatever the hell people use nowadays. So let's look at some of his pictures. We got them numbered over here to make the editing easy for Elijah. Number 1, he's just standing by a pool with like a little Borat style. I've never seen any kind of underwear like that. I don't know what you even call this. I don't know if this was designed for a man to begin with. His like body hair is like weirdly, I'm not shaming body hair. I've got some myself, but like the way it's just like trimmed, it's just weird. I don't know. I'm zooming into his dick a lot. It's just a weird photo. Very disturbing. Again, trigger warning. Like, who would find this sexy? You know what I mean? Like, I'm more troubled by the person who would see this and like swipe right. Like, oh yeah, that's my kind of man right there. Especially that he's in the States, so he's trying to get them American ladies. Number 2, just chilling. Now this one amuses me because like this is the least chill seating position ever. And the more you zoom in, like he's got all the like who did he make take these photos? I feel bad for that person. He got all like the body hair, the thigh hair. Like again, not shaming body hair, but like تلبس sleep هالقد ضيق. Maybe you gotta like wax, bro. You gotta do like a little Brazilian or something. Like this is disturbing, man. But he's just showing off the package. Again, incredibly weird photo from Cliff. Another one, picture number 3. We got Cliffy right here, just thinking about you. Ooh. Yeah, that is a handsome look. At that look on his face, very passionate. Dude, and obviously, does anyone here have any doubts that this dude has severe mental issues? He's definitely mentally ill.
You can tell by every picture.
Yeah, he has like he has a dead eye look in his face. Like كأنه ما بيستوعب emotions وكأنه he doesn't get any social cues. Maybe he has some form of like weird Asperger's. I don't know, bro, but this guy is definitely not all there, and I'm not trying to excuse his behavior because he's mentally ill. But no. Popcorn, who is joining me? Here he's got a porn stash, and he's covered in popcorn, which is fucking disgusting. Like I don't know if this is, and obviously the popcorn is covering his cock, his dick. Yeah, okay, this is fucking weird. We have a whole video about the popcorn that's coming up soon. Number 5, he's very wild is the caption. This is fucking smoking a cigarette, completely naked with a shirt covered. Is his package?
Who the fuck takes these pictures?
Heck, who took these pictures, bro? I don't know. This one, Nick, this is gross. But at least it's more tasteful compared to the Borat thong right here. I'll be seen in like whatever motel be Miami, Florida. You know what I mean? Like this is such a. Anyways, number 6 needs some help, please. Why is he always like trying to wear shirts? These aren't pants. What are you trying to do, man? You don't know how to wear a shirt? You're not supposed to put your leg بقلب القميص, bro. It's fucking weird. Okay, why are we looking at this? Another photo. I'm watching you. Come catch me.
مبين لابس كوش.
Anjad, right? Plus, one of my pet peeves, I hate people who say am instead of I'm or I am. Hey, del am, I hate it. If you'd use that in text or something, I hate you. Topless always better? Do you agree?
Man, these captions, what the fuck?
It's fucking weird.
I think this is the most decent picture.
I don't know why I'm zooming into his chest.
Look,
there was a backlash. There was a lot of people making like don't drop the soap jokes, because he's going to prison. Because he had, I think, a photo holding a bar of soap or something. I can't remember. And then there was a backlash. Don't use the bar of soap joke. Don't make R jokes to make fun of an R word guy. I don't know. I find that maybe I'm just too old. I'm a millennial. But like, I find prison R funny. I'm not supposed to, I guess. So I'm sorry.
Oh, هلا عرفت يا comments you're mentioning in prison.
Yeah, no, when people were saying, at least he's gonna get art in prison.
Yeah, that sucks, but I really hope that happens to him, you know?
Yeah,
a taste of his own medicine, that piece of shit.
I get why people are sensitive to those jokes.
Yeah, بس هيك شخص انه ينتك اخته
But
خارج.
yeah, for him, I really don't mind, you know what I mean?
Fair.
He should get a taste of his own medicine. He should get to feel that fear and stuff. And I'm kind of sadistic when it comes to like punishment and stuff. I'm not for the death penalty, but depends on.
No,
like,
the death penalty, no, it's an easy way out.
it's horrible.
This
That,
guy
like,
should suffer.
yeah, come in. It's all fucked. But like, it's all fucked. The death penalty's fucked. I'm not trying to get into that shit right now. Number 9. Who's joining me for a cup of coffee? Great. At least this is showing a bit of his more like murattab side. Like this is at least I would introduce this man to my family. Like maybe if he were a normal person, I would show them like, oh, I'm dating this gentleman. Look at him holding a cup of coffee in his kitchen. I would not show them the popcorn picture or the Miami motel pool photo. You know what I mean? What else we got here? Our final picture. Last week's photo shoot. Stay tuned for more looks of this photo shoot. And as you mentioned, he did tag Diesel, who I don't think reposted him. I'm just going to go out on a limb and guess that they did not repost him. So those are the pictures. We have some videos as well. Let's check. Let's look into some of these. Now, here he is eating a carrot very sexually. Now, I might have to speak over this or mute it because I don't want to get copyrighted. It's really not worth getting copyrighted for this dumbass video, so... Oh yeah. Orange carrots. Here is some more popcorn stuff. So here's a popcorn video.
Are you wearing any underwear?
Naturally, I enjoy the popcorn on my body.
Not to the popcorn. Who's this girl?
Not really. I enjoy the popcorn on my body. It's so fucking weird, man. I don't know who that girl is, but you're complicit, lady. All right? I hope you go to jail with him. Just enjoying the popcorn on my body. Popcorn on my body. Dude, he's such a weird guy, man. He had a mental illness from like top to bottom. You know what I mean? Like he's so mentally ill. He is so mentally ill. كل شيء ما في شيء ظابط. He's like, he just looks like a fucking psycho when he talks. Okay, so we got 2 minutes of him doing performance art.
It was so disturbing to record.
Well, here we go. We gotta enjoy this. Do you think that guy knows him? Like that guy was just trying to get like a
He
selfie.
just walked away.
That guy's just trying to get a fucking selfie. We got this fucking maniac. What up, Euros? What is it? He keeps doing that. Like, كان عم بيعمل warm up للسبور. Oh my god, that's him? Oh yeah, that is him. Oh my god. This guy was a fucking menace, bro. The thing is, I kind of understand his like stupid mentality. One of them and Lebanese people and Arabs assume that people in the States or women in America are like easier. That if you go to the States, you'll just all of a sudden get laid. So I think like that made him so much more aggressive because like if he wasn't getting what he wanted here, he went to the States thinking like it's gonna be like they owe me this ass or whatever the fuck he's thinking. You know what I mean? So he was probably so much more aggressive with the women because he's like, but you're American, you're supposed to love popcorn on my body. You're supposed to love this, you're supposed to be easy. So it really scares me to think of him in the States because Honike, he feels like he's owed something because that's just a mentality that a lot of Arabs and Lebanese people have, that it's just that Europeans and like Westerners are just more easy and Arab women are pure and like and prudes and stuff like that and they're not willing to. It's just such a backwards way of thinking. As you guys know, he's also a fitness coach, both in Lebanon and in the States. I guess he reestablished the practice. Now, this one, I'm sorry, I found this kind of hilarious. Here's his fitness page. It's called Lift Me Up Fitness. 80K followers. He got 80K followers as soon as he got to the States. But here's a video of him working out with these two, either white ladies, or at one point he starts saying vamos, so maybe they're Spanish. I don't know. I just found it. It's not funny because they don't know that he is a predator and all of that. But for some reason, I don't know why. It's not funny, but it is kind of funny just because like the workouts that he's making them do, and he's filming the workouts, and they're like kind of clueless, like, oh my God, he's this like Lebanese coach, and like no one knows what the fuck is about to happen. So it's tragic, but it's kind of funny.
Done. Vamos. Perfect. Straight back.
He's making them do like the
Up,
most
give me leg.
sexual stuff.
Straight, let's go. Yes. Up. Push, up, more up. Yes.
Is this even an actual workout?
Up and down. Switch.
Haram, you know?
Perfect.
They're so clueless.
I have no idea what's going on. Oh my God, I feel bad for laughing at this. I know if you think I'm a piece of shit for laughing at this, I can't argue with you.
3, 4,
Great energy, that's
5,
all what we want.
6,
Love working with those girls. Very serious about them body
9.
and very committed,
10.
disciplined, and determined. Like, yeah, like, you know what I mean? He's picking the most like sexual poses, making them extend. Ooh.
With and without.
And listen, I find it very weird when coaches go around whoever they're training, like,
Perfecto.
they start filming them. I know you're trying to upload your work and you're trying to
Push.
get publicity. I get that.
2,
But
3, put
The fuck is this?
9. 1.
why is he making them sit down? Like this, yeah, this is fucking weird, man. Besides, especially them, like both of them, like Hadbad leaned down on the floor on all fours. And there's like an obstacle course that he did, which like honestly, this guy does not look like a fucking coach, man. I'm struggling.
I am suffering, please.
Oh, please help. It's a horrible form. He's horrible.
Yeah,
يعني
in
ما
horrible form.
zero, like منه souple. تحسه تقيل بكل الموفمنتس تبعه. He has.
Like he's not even active. He's like struggling to even jump.
He's horrible. Anyways, I think, is that it? Did I miss anything for Marwan Habib? I think that was everything. Cliff Canyon. Canyonero. Okay, folks, thank you for tuning in to episode 45 of Do Not Worry. Thank you, Elijah, for being here. I'm glad you don't have the Rona. As usual, folks, please like this video. Leave a comment. Let us know if you want Joseph Chada to come in for an interview next week. Let us know if you want us to read some more children's Arabic books. And honestly, if you guys have any ideas for any segments, stuff you'd like to see, we're all, again, it's coming up with topics for the show is stressful. I'd love to relieve some stress from the show as much as I can. So if there's some kind of content that you guys would like to see, throw some recommendations in the comments. We definitely look at every single comment you guys write, and I would love to implement some of your ideas, because if you guys can make prepping the show easier, and like I always feel like you guys want drama and that sort of stuff, reactions, and so sometimes when I don't have any of these topics, I start panicking. So if you guys want me to, maybe I can react to like some long form videos. If like a Lebanese creator makes like a vlog that you want me to like watch the whole thing, and we can maybe do that. We can maybe get into some interesting things. So thank you guys. Thank you to our lovely patrons. Oh God, I forgot which patrons I called out at the beginning. Gino Raide didn't do that. Jad Venture, Jessica Jalou, Badsby, Daniel Habib. You get a second shout out because you asked for one last week. You get two, baby. You get two. Rudolph, Noor Jabour, and we got some Joseph Nasser from the superhero patrons. We got our boy Ziad Ashar, who celebrated his birthday last week. Rami Gharib, Eli Tawil, Tariq Jamo. Thank you guys so much. And as always, do not worry.